We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Justin Lang gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, we're in for a treat in this one because we get to watch a rookie starter that's making waves right now. He's coming off a month in which he was given National League Rookie of the Month recognition. So that's a pretty good indication that he's settling into the big leagues just fine. Should be fun to watch him in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, we'll see if Odubel Herrera can get it going. Watching this last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. 0-1, here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out. That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Now I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. Still without a home run and 7 driven in. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Clay Buchholz will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
What I like about him is his maturity. You can tell that from a pitcher, how they pitch on the road. He has pitched really well on the road and been able to focus, and I think he'll carry that same trend into this game as well.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Kyle Schwarber.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s, so he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
The 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kendrick racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. HR, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Michael Saunders now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Michael Saunders.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Smoke toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get to full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
In now, Cameron Rupp, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll enter play right at 3:33. No home runs as of yet, and 14 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Again, he sends it out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Now another 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in, Ben Zobrist. He carries
Leading
the
off for the
8th
Cubs.
best batting average in the
Second
National
baseman.
League entering play.
Ben Zobrist.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 delivery. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Here's Jason Hayward now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there at Freddie Galvis. You know, when this guy came up, everybody thought he was going to really turn into a pretty good defender. I think he's become a great defender. He can go get it and has the arm strength to throw the ball from deep in the hole, which is really impressive.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Stepping in, Clay Buchholz.
Leading off for
9, 1 and 2
the
due
pitcher,
up.
number 21, Clay Buchholz.
Into the windup and the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Fouled straight back.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him, and now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Third baseman, number 7.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Maikel Franco. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Now the pitch. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Zobrist has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Javier Baez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Cut fastball taken for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, this guy's so hot. Even though he's 0-2, he probably still feels like I'm in the driver's seat. He's going that good.
0-2. Here it comes. Bounce to first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, you can't be too upset giving up a base hit on that one. I mean, the ball was out of the zone. You had two strikes on the hitter. He chased a bad ball. He just got a base hit. Sometimes that happens.
Now batting, Justin Lang. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Saunders on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting ninth, center fielder, John Jay.
Stepping up to the plate, John Jay. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's Buchholz on 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
The batter, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Squared that one up just a little late. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 1 and the Phillies 0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Contreras has a play, 1 down.
First baseman,
hey,
number
every
19.
pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in once again, Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward going back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder, Michael Saunders.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Saunders. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 0-2 home. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Now here it comes. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez moving to his right. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. One run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
This is line to left. And Hayward has a base hit.
Wow, that's what you call getting on top of one. High fastball, and he was able to stay with it and just slap it the other way for a hit.
Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Here's Javier Baez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Buchholz sets. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Contreras has room. 1 out.
The batter, number 13.
An early look at the line score
Shortstop,
here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He singled his last time up. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Rupp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in now, Justin Lang. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Justin Lang.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, they couldn't have scripted it any better. I mean, you get to face the pitcher to lead off the inning, but when you go down 2-0, maybe that plan's not working so good.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
In now is John Jay as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
1 run, 8 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he struck him out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, third baseman, Chris.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Buchholz sets. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist. In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Pereira ranging back at the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 5 innings complete. The Cubs are on top 2-0. Ready for another chance? Clay Buchholz will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jay giving chase. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Third baseman number 7.
Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Contreras corrals it, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give him fits out there. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Cubs 2 and the Phillies nothing. Galler Hinojosa enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 94, Galler Hinojosa.
Here's Jason Hayward now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Striding in once again, Javier Baez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Saunders. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Into the box now, Justin Lang. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Pereira is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand 1. As they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Herrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away. Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Softly hit to second. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball, and then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Fouled back. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready once again, Howie Kendrick. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cubbies are in front 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over now, and it's the hard-working left-hander Sean Burnett.
Sean Burnett.
Ready for another shot now. John Jay. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh. Fastball in there for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 11 for him on the season. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
He'll try again, 1-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Now here's the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Liner towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Digging in, Cameron Rupp. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is grounded foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Andres Blanco will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Blanco.
Grounded to the right. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 3-1.
Hector Neris comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ben Zobrist is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted the other way out to left center. Herrera's there. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 0-2 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. This is pulled into right. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Right side. Scooped up on the backhand. Galvis on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Here's Javier Baez. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Justin Lang.
Matt Caesar will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Matt Caesar.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Here it comes, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. So it's no runs. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Wade Davis comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 71.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now a bunt attempt here. Bryant takes it in. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Now at the plate, Michael Franco, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Odubel Herrera, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Looped out towards short. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
The ground attack is in full force. First they get a bunt single followed by this little infield hit. They're not hitting the ball really hard right now, but it's being effective and it's working out for them.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
The 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. None out, runners at first and second. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. You get him 0-2, you waste one, and now you got to expand his zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. First and second now, one man out. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's Michael Saunders now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now. The crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Chicago slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Justin Lang with his 4th win this season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Wade Davis wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 15 hits. 1 error and 11 runners left on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. A reminder that extra southbound CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Addison Street station 1 block east of Wrigley Field. Northbound passengers are asked to board at the Sheridan station. Post-game bus service will also be available on the 8 Halstead, 22 Clark, 152 Addison, and the 154 Wrigley Field Express routes.